Well, the Sloggers are back in 2 new choices, brand new today, and I promise you, you will wear these to go to the grocery store, to walk the dog. You will leave them, I leave mine by the back door so that I can jump into them, take the recycling out. You can go through damp, wet, your feet are protected. $35. This is these are 2 new designs that we've never shown you. Look at the bunnies on that. And then the other one are gonna be geese. Bunnies or geese, 5 easy pays, $7. And during our Love Home and Garden, we are going to have a lot of 5 easy pays. We're going to have a lot of sale prices, a lot of new for you. So keep that in mind. Oh, and by the way, the hat is coming up at an incredible price. Let me introduce Susan Butterworth. Susan has, hi, honey, how are you?
Oh, so good to see you. So
Here
great.
again, another guest that is like a robin. When she shows up, we're going to get into garden, and Susan brings us so many different things. But one of my favorite things you bring us, the Sloggers, because these really, they work so well, my friends. You will use them all the time.
You really will. In everything that you could use these shoes in is except a lot of snow.
Yeah.
But a little bit of snow and water and mud and rain and dew, whatever the conditions are, you're gonna love these shoes because they are all-weather, waterproof, and all-day comfort support. We give you this incredible insole that's like one of those fabulous mattresses that you feel so yummy. It's 7 millimeters thick.
Who does that other than Sloggers? A lot of times garden clogs are so darn uncomfortable. You're like, can't wait to get them off.
They're so like cement usually.
Yes,
look how I can bend it and move it. That means your foot's gonna move. But the best part is, if you're a whole size, and we go from size 6 to 11.
Okay.
That actually means if you're a 5.5, you would get a 6 because half sizes size up. So we even think of you, Mr. and Mrs. 5.5. Yes. So
if you are that half size, just go up to the next whole size, and putting the extra insert in that comes along with it, it's going to help.
Exactly. So this extra insole is if you're narrow-footed or you're that half size. You're going to just tuck it in first and then put this in. By the way, if this gets smelly,
that on the top.
Yeah, always put this on the top. But if these get smelly or dirty, you just wash them and let them air dry. Look at the back, Pat.
Yes.
That's what's amazing. It's got this lug sole that keeps you sure-footed in the mud, a little bit of snow, the rain, the dew. But let's go back. How about a little loving on these guys? The bunnies. They're hopping, they're sitting, they're leaping. I love this collection because bunnies are all about family. You know, they love the mommy and the daddy, and they stay with their babies. But look at, they're in like a garden meadow, just so happy on that green background. That's spring.
Easter, that's springtime.
And then look at the geese. They're so adorable.
Did you ever have a duck growing up?
Do you know what? I didn't. My niece and nephew did. They're darling. And that famous book, Make Way for Ducklings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so cute because they all stay together, mommy, daddy, and all the babies. And you know, we get this beautiful treat of, at our swimming club, of having the geese land every night on the pond.
Oh, do you?
Oh, it's so magical. And I love the light blue background. So, you know, we just wanted to give you something that was going to give you spring feel and yummy feel.
Go.
But, Pat, we're giving you the amazingness about them. All-day comfort support. Your feet never feel tired. Walk the dog, be in wet grass. And like you,
you're not ruining
and me,
shoes.
I have about 3 pairs by the front door and 3 by the back door and some in my mudroom basement because they just keep you from ruining the sneakers, the pretty shoes, you know? And look how cute they look. They look adorable.
Now's the time to get them because I will tell you, like so many other things, particularly garden, we generally have one shipment and then that's it.
Yes.
We don't have another opportunity to bring those back again before the end of garden season. So if you're looking at this and you're saying, you know what, that'd be a really cute thing to give to, you know, maybe your mom is a gardener and you want to get her the bunnies.
Yes.
Or she told you that story about the geese, you know, and get this for yourself, because you will buy these once and you'll continue to wear them. They're always fresh, they're always new.
Yeah.
The best way we can show it to you is remind you, everybody has that, I'll just wear old sneakers.
Right.
The problem with old sneakers is then you have dirt in your toes, your
Yes.
feet are wet, you want to come in, it's gross.
And these never get pretty again. And don't wear your beautiful leather shoes out. Now this one is bone dry. This one is soaking wet.
difference.
You can stay out longer if your feet
Yep.
are bone dry, and you can still do all your chores. Now I overloaded this with mud. You're going to use a hose. But the best thing about Sloggers too is they always come back to looking brand new, because the material that we use is underneath a clear coating of rubber. And so that pattern always comes back to looking brand new and pretty for you. So if you're getting milk or picking up the kids or walking the grandkids, you're gonna look absolutely adorable in these Sloggers.
You want to listen, if your intention is to wear them to only garden, you'll forget you have them on, and you'll be at the bus stop and look down, you're like, oh,
Exactly.
so where are my Sloggers? The other thing about these is if you are a gardener, and you know this, sometimes, you know, let's say you're trying to, you know, maybe we're splitting our daylilies, or we're gonna, you know, move things, and you're pushing down with this. These are excellent for that, because these have great grip to them, so they'll help, and your feet won't get sore while you're doing it. Also, you know, you can see it doesn't cut you under the ankles. They're a dream for $35. Better yet, use your credit card, $7 will get them home. Stay in your true size. These are a 10, I wore a 10.
I'm an 8, I wear an 8, yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you are a half size though, we do have you covered in Sloggers, because you are going to get that half size insert. 200, see, that's what I was talking about. 200 already ordered, and we just debuted these. So bunnies or geese. The bunnies are hopping away with it.
Oh, are they hopping away?
They're hopping away with it.
Well, perfect for Easter, my goodness.
Yeah.
But all spring, and so are the geese. You know, it really, do you want a blue pair or a green pair? Or you can't decide, get both. But they're just the best to keep your feet dry, never ruin another pair of shoes, and do all the gardening or walking or whatever you want.
Susan, great to see you, my friend.
Bye.
See you soon. All right.